I remember it all very well looking back. It was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room rundown shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed, and Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed the comb my curled up hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dress, had a split on the side queen up to my hips. It was red velvet trimming, and it fit me good. Sitting back from the glass there stood a woman wearing a half gown. Good. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack, and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your paws run off, and I'm real sick, and the baby's going to start to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that too thin on self-weight through. So I shivered as I watched the roach crawl across the toe of a high-heeled shoe. It sounded like somebody else was talking, asking Mama, "What do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy, and he'll be nice to you." Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. No, don't let me down. Now your mama's gonna move up. Well, that was the last time I saw my mom, the night I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby. Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of the fate had started to turn. For me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mom had been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this slow man vow that it's gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. Well, I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head down, hung down for shame. You know, I might be trash, but Fancy was my name. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Was it long after a velvet man took me in off the streets? 1 week later, I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite.
Yes, you are.
I'm charmed to keep a congressman and occasional aristocrat. But I got me a Georgia mansion and an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done that. Now in this world, there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that got my back. Criticized women for turning me out, no matter how little we had. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing for a night in 15 years, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears.
Here's your one chance.